So I'll be honest, I've kind of been putting off with playing this character and continuing the quest line. We're heading to Ashwold Cemetery now. The only reason I've kind of put it off is because I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch these longer videos. But I do hope that it reaches the right kind of people that may be new to Diablo, or people that want to start from the beginning and maybe need some help on how these things work in game. So we are in Ashwold Cemetery. This is where we're going to explore today, and we need to follow the path, so we'll see what happens. So we need to kill the grave robbers, which we've done, and we've got Samina here that we need to talk to. Let's see what she's got to say. I really hope I can hear it this time, because last time I filmed this I could not hear the speech at all, so apologies if I do cut off when the NPCs are talking in game. I do apologize.
Thank Akarat for your help, but my husband, he's still in danger. Our home is to the northwest. He's all alone with those bandits. Please don't worry about me. Help him.
So we need to go and help her husband, who is up here somewhere. I cannot even remember what skills we've got. We've got this. Oh, we've got the flame thing. What's it called? Like a flame tornado. We have our wolves. And we have the werewolf, which has different, what's it called? Different looks, different skills to it that you can see here. And you can exit that just by clicking there. So this is Ulrich. Let's see what Ulrich has to say.
1,000 blessings upon you, friend. Ashwold's always had the occasional bandit.
I have my reasons. It seems Ashwold has become overrun with the undead.
Aye, the whole guard's been fighting them for weeks. My son joined up at the Crypt of Honor Dead just this morning. If you find him, I'm certain he can tell you more.
So I'm guessing we're now looking for his son to see what he can tell us about what has been going on. I didn't mean to press that one. What's been going on in Ashwold Cemetery. And my character's kind of slow, so we'll go into werewolf form, and makes it a little bit easier to move around. Now obviously there's quite a lot of this zone to explore. This is a huge zone compared to where we started off in, oh my gosh, what is it even called? My brain today. This is a big zone compared to where we started off anyway. The zone name will come to me eventually. Wortham, that is it. What's going down?
My time, you peasant. I know her body was buried here.
The Queen's tomb is hidden. The dead deserve their rest.
Wrong answer. The dead serve me.
So this may be who is at the center of all of these problems.
So I suggest you speak quickly.
I don't know. None of us do. Only the Queen's handmaiden knew its location. I swear. Lethus, stop this! Your wanton disregard for life ends.
So, how I tire of your jealous attempts to suppress my potential. No. Your entire lethargic order will be swept away and replaced by one with the ambition to reshape this corrupt world. You are a relic, old man, and you are no longer needed.
So we need to kill the undead along here, so let's take them down now. There's that, and we've got Zul to talk to. You can stop tracking quests, so when you have these quests come up in game, you can, as you can see, it says tap to stop tracking it, so you can do that and then that highlights it again. So yeah, if you want to stop tracking quests and just explore the zones, you can do that as well. So let's talk to Zul and see what he is going to tell us.
Thank you for your aid, adventurer. It appears I must go and teach my former student another painful lesson. The guard still lives, it seems. I leave him in your capable hands.
So let's talk to this guard and see what he has to say. So this is guard Bramden. We've just leveled up as well. We have some gear upgrades here, so let's equip this. The shoulder is also an upgrade. And the belt is also an upgrade, so let's equip those. We still have no helm though, which is very odd.
What a day. Certainly didn't expect to get choked by some death mage when I left the stead this morning.
That death mage isn't past killing for the information she seeks. And you just gave her a new target. Basila's handmaiden is as good as dead unless you help me.
Light mercy. You're right. Wait, I know. Captain Asmir at Guard's Watch. He knows the maid. If you head there right away, there may still be time.
So let's follow the footsteps again. So we're now going to be heading to the Guard's Watch waypoint. So the Guard's Watch waypoint, I can't say it, it's a little bit of a tongue twister. The Guard's Watch waypoint is the main town centre for Ashwold Cemetery. So this will have your blacksmith and gem, whatever you call them, gem apprentice, all of that you need. So you can find all of them at the waypoint that we're going to be heading to now. And obviously along the way you can kill some of the monsters if you want to. This will help you with leveling up faster. You can see along the bottom of the screen we have this kind of yellow bar. This yellow bar is the progress to the next level. So when you are in game, you can track your progress and see how far away you are from upgrading, leveling up. And so yeah, pay attention to that bar when you're in game. You can see this is obviously the next point. We've got to help kill the undead here. So there's lots of undead around here and we're going to try and take them down. Still getting used to Druid because I have not played this since the first part of the walkthrough that I posted 2 weeks ago now. I was going to get another video up last week, but I ran out of time and space on my phone after I recorded another hour-long video. So yeah, let's continue to talk to Captain Asmir, and I'm just going to stand here on that waypoint to activate it as well. So we now have 2 waypoints activated in here, which means we can teleport between the 2. And let's see what Captain Asmir has to say.
So, you're the one who took care of the undead at our gates. Thank you for that. It's been a while since any visitors have been able to walk through them. But I won't lie, we're in dire straits here. My men's weaponry won't survive another round like that one. Talk to Paulie, the blacksmith.
So we need to talk to the blacksmith and see.
Need something reforged?
So you can do services or you can do quests. So with services, we're just going to salvage what we've got before we end up filling up our inventory. And now let's see what he's got to say.
Let me guess. Asmir sent you. He knows I can see him, yeah? Well, like I told the last guy, weapons take time to forge. I'm working as fast as I can, and that's fairly fast, all right? I'm sorry. The stress is eating everyone alive. Here, I've got half the lot done. Just take them. No?
So let's take them, and we'll take them to Captain Asmir, even though he could literally walk that himself, as Paulie rightfully said.
You're back, and with half the order, no less. I wish this were enough, but more and more these undead are rising.
So we're gonna make do.
I'm certain you didn't come all this way to deliver me a bundle of swords. What brings you to Guard's Watch?
I'm looking for Queen Asila's former handmaiden. The girl's life is in grip.
A handmaiden? Gods, I didn't know. Her home isn't far, just up the trail from here beyond the grave.
Don't worry,
He'd join us if he could, but he doesn't want to because he's a little chicken shit. So let's continue on our way. We'll take down again some of the monsters along the way. This one will then have loads of snakes spawn out of it like that. So just be aware, if you're new to Diablo, make sure that you don't get killed by the snakes once you've actually taken down the that monster type. We have a treasure goblin hiding here. I'm going to try and take him down and get some nice loot. Treasure goblins are great. They have loads of gear and loads of gold. So if you see one when you're new to game, try and kill it, and you can see all the loot that we've got there. Once you've been in game for a while, you're not that bothered by treasure goblins. If you've been playing for almost 3 years like I have, you kind of just think, I'm not that bothered. But yeah, you can still sometimes find some decent bits from them. Anyway, let's head back on the quest and follow this path where we're supposed to be going. So I'm not sure how far into the map we're walking. It doesn't look... I I don't know if it's going to be much further. No, we just got to go here. Got to take down these monsters again.
The undead have nearly overrun her home. That cannot be good. Finally, a little light. Wait, that blood. I'm too late.
So she's already been killed.
As a way of following you, stranger.
I didn't kill her, if that's what you're thinking.
Of course you didn't. No, I recognize my old student's handiwork. The body's still warm, too. You may wish to stand back. Reanimation can be unpredictable.
Let's talk to the ghost here.
Rathma, guide my voice to the soul of the recently slain. Return to us, child. We have one final task for you.
Stop torturing me! I didn't do anything! I told you everything!
It's all right. No one can hurt you anymore. You are safe now. That
She wanted the location of the Queen's tomb. I told her. I didn't want you, but she made me. They buried the Queen in the old garden. Hid her tomb underneath, so no one would ever disturb her rest. I failed her, Scylla. I failed my queen.
poor girl. I'll stay here. Ensure she's properly interred.
So we need to go and find the tomb. I'm just skipping some of the speech. Obviously, when you play this yourself, you can read through all of it or listen to all of it. But I always try and keep my guides kind of short. I know that not everyone likes the lore of the story. I do actually quite enjoy reliving it. Obviously, I've done it several times now. This is my third character that I've been leveling up. I have my main character and I have an alt that I played Tempest or Necromancer on. So this is where the Queen's tomb is. You can see it's located or highlighted on the minimap here. And we've also got Seeker's Path that's now unlocked. And we'll have a look at this a little bit later in one of the other tutorials when I go into detail of a few other bits. So I'm just going to use one of my healing potions and let's enter the tomb and see where the story takes us. Now I think I remember that the last time I played this on my last alt character, I'm pretty sure I died because I didn't kill all the monsters, so they ended up kind of leading to me at the center, which was not good. We've got some upgrades here. Oh, we've got some fancy pants, so we're going to go... Oh, I need to wait for the cooldown again on the skills. Let's turn that off. That'll probably be what it is. Let's equip those pants. This is a big upgrade here. You can see a huge increase in life there. We've got two tunics here. This one is the better one of the two, I believe. Slightly less fortitude, more life. I might just leave that one. And then we've got cap. Okay, so we finally got a helm, so we're going to equip that as well. And we're going to leave the tunic for now. Let's kill this spider. I'm going to go around and kill all of these spiders before we do anything else, because I do not want to get taken down by them when I'm trying to do other parts of this quest. And I know full well that can happen. As I said, when I've played this before, that's exactly what happened to me, and I don't want to be in that position again. Got some treasure chests as well, so nice way to get some free, easy loot when you are playing. We've got some gold as well. Keep forgetting to pick it up because eventually we'll be able to equip a pet, and the pet will do all the picking up of our gear and stuff for us. So I've got a little bit lazy in that sense in game. So we've got more spiders here. And now you can see why I took down the other ones when I did. kind of getting the hang of playing this class, but it is very, very different to Wizard. And let's inspect the burial vault and see what happens here.
The Queen's spirit will lead the way to the Black King, Leoric.
So we've now got to take down this skeletal mage. And they have quite a lot of life. Thankfully, they're focusing more on my summons than on me, myself. But their life is quite high compared to what we've experienced so far. And it does obviously get more difficult with each zone when you're a new player compared to when you're someone that's played for a long time.
The ritual is underway.
The mansion can only be to the north. I have to.
So we need to leave the tomb. We've leveled up again, and there's a portal here. We've also unlocked a new skill. So I've gone to totally the wrong place, but we've got a item to claim there. We've got an upgrade on the cap here. We've got an upgrade on this, so we'll equip that as well. The offhand. And yeah, we have Earthquake unlocked. So Earthquake, create an earth-shattering tremor at target location, dealing 767 damage and knocking enemies airborne. Affected enemies will fall back to the earth with great force, dealing 330 damage to nearby enemies where they land. I think we'll just keep with the skills that we've got for now, but that is a new skill that we've unlocked at level 15. So let's continue with the quest line and see where it takes us next. So we need to head to Ashwold Manor. So we're just going to follow the path again here. Werewolf form is much quicker to move in when you're a new player. We've got some more undead to take down here. That didn't take us too long. And Zul is here again too. So let's...
Ah, hello again. I assume you followed the surge of energy here as well? Lethus never did have the patience for subtlety. Come. We must find the source of this profane rite.
Let's see where we're going now. I'm guessing we need to follow Zul and see where he takes us. So let's destroy this death ritual.
A necrotic barrier. Quaint. Well, there are always 3 of these rituals. Go. In the meantime, I'll go and keep Lethus occupied.
So there's going to be 2 more of these rituals. Luckily, the minimap is showing us exactly where they are. Ignore the fact that I was running into the wall just then. That didn't happen, okay? You did not see that. So I do remember where these rituals are from last time I played this. So this is the next monster to take down. So we've got a blood golem this time. Again, I did not mean to do that skill. I think werewolf skill is still on... Oh, insufficient primal power, okay. So we're going to go to the other side now. And it will be the same position but on the other side of the map, if that makes sense. So basically mirrored position. And at this one we have a decay golem. That wasn't too difficult. And we've got to destroy this last death ritual. Gonna use a health potion here as well. Now we need to join Zul at the manor. And we have some more upgrades, so let's have a look. Combat rating is lower on these, and that isn't an upgrade either. This is why you need to be careful and check. This helm will be great, but we need to wait until we reach level 30, so we've got a little while yet to be able to use that helm on our character. We're only level 16 at this point, so we've got a long way to go still. That's another player playing Druid. I think sometimes it's nice to play a new class from the very beginning because you learn to play it more than if you are just swapping characters, if that makes sense. Sometimes when you swap characters on your main and it's a new character to you, it can feel quite frustrating trying to get that character to work. The character might not feel as strong because you're just not used to it, you're not used to the skills, you're not used to the play style. So being able to actually play it from the start is quite nice to do with these characters, I think.
Always so persistently afraid of my talent. Well, no more. I'm beyond you now. Soon, Leoric's soul will be mine, and with it, I will be the greatest necromancer alive. Rathma himself will fear my name. And your suffering begins now. You can no more put me down this time than you could the last.
The rift is drawing strength from the Skeleton King's essence. You must go inside and break the tether that connects them.
And how would I do that?
Kill Leoric. You'd be surprised.
So we're going to
how
be
often
running
that works.
the Mad King's Breach
Lethus
dungeon here, I
desires
believe,
dominion over the
to
undead.
finish this part of the quest line. So, and now it's coming up with this battle pass. This is what happens when you play as a new character and you've unlocked battle pass on more than one character. So I'll come back and collect that at a later date. Let's continue with this now. And we can search for a party here. So if you don't want to play this solo, I recommend searching for a party. Recommended level is level 10, which we're at already. And if we click find party, we should be able to hopefully find some other players to run this with. And we're going to do just one run. We just need one more player. And then hopefully the first player will click on enter. We've got Spectral Ally here, another Necromancer. And let's accept and head into this dungeon. Just need to wait for the last player. These people may be players that are completely new to Diablo Immortal, so they may not understand how it goes. Here's a little bit of a story here.
But I found the shard. I found purpose. The Queen's spirit would lead me to Leoric. And the power to rule over the dead. I will be vindicated. Leoric's soul is the key.
Now my teammates may have already run off. Yeah, I feel kind of bad now. I just wanted to show you what the actual imagery is like for that. There we go, managed to take him down with all three of us. I was running over there for the chest, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue through this portal here to the ground hall. Now, if you're new to Diablo, you won't have seen this dungeon before. As someone that plays Diablo a lot, I'm already aware of this dungeon. You can kill the mobs if you want to. You don't have to kill all of these mobs. But it's quite nice to earn some extra levels. It's easier to level up in these dungeons, running dungeons, than it is in open world. You get more experience. And we've already gained one level from being in here, so we may gain another level. This is the only mob you actually need to focus on in this part of this dungeon. So this mob will allow you to continue on, whereas the others, they're just there for fun if you want to take them down. I'm going to use my ultimate here. And you can see pretty much everyone here is playing as Druid as well, which is quite funny. Not taking too much damage. There we go. We'll pick up these and we'll just kill these mobs while we're here as well. Seems pretty easy to take them down. And let's go to the throne room. So in this area you do have to kill more of these mobs. So if you're new, then just bear that in mind. You will need to take down these mobs to continue. There's certain dungeons where you can skip some of the mobs. Certain areas that you can skip. But this one you have to take all of these ones down on this route. So some of the newer dungeons that are in game for the newer zones, they don't require you to kill as many mobs on the way. They're a little bit more chill. I'm not sure why they changed that. I guess because people that have been playing for a long time get a bit bored with it. But I actually enjoy taking down as many mobs as I can when I'm in these dungeons. I think it's a lot more fun that way. And yeah, you gain more experience and stuff as well. So that's always a good thing. So we've got these mobs here as well. Got a treasure chest here which will open. And we've taken all of those mobs down. So let's continue on. There's sometimes a treasure chest here as well. Yeah, let's pick this one up. Just got gold there. As I said, I have a feeling these people that I'm playing with may be players that are completely new to Diablo Immortal. Which is always good. It's always nice to see new players in game. So if you're watching this video and this was you or you're one of these people, please drop me a comment and say hi. Hopefully you'll find some useful videos on my channel overall. Hopefully I can convince you to swap to Wizard as well, because it's a lot more fun than Druid. No offense. Wizard will always have my heart. So now let's take down Mad King Lorik. And we've got the top damage as well. I didn't even realise the damage counter was available in these dungeons. But like I said, this is probably because I'm a little bit more experienced with playing Diablo and what needs to be done in these dungeons and stuff to maybe some of the other players that are here. But yeah, it's interesting that they actually added the damage counter to these lower level dungeons. I didn't think they would have done that, but they obviously have. And obviously the Skeleton King is a little bit harder to take down than the other bosses that we've seen so far. So we've got some loot here as well. We should have a blacksmith appear here. So we can salvage here if there's anything we want to salvage. Let's take a look if we've got any upgrades. That's a downgrade on combat rating. Most of these aren't really an upgrade. This one has strength instead of fortitude, but it doesn't have a magic attribute, so we're not going to swap that. This one is actually an upgrade, so we're going to equip that. And this one, the combat rating's lower. Ooh, this is a good shoulder, so we'll go for that one. We've got an upgrade here, but the combat rating is lower again. Same with this one, combat rating is lower. So we're going to just go with what we've got. Also got a returner's chest here. So one of these players is someone that quit and then has come back to game. And let's salvage now all of the bits that we've picked up here. Some of the items are better than what we've got equipped, but we've already checked through them and we know they're not. So let's continue with the quest line now. So we need to leave the party. Otherwise they might try and continue the dungeons, and then we need to leave the dungeon as well. So now let's go back to Zul and see what's happening.
Lethus got away. She was right. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill her. But you can still catch her if you're quick about it.
You're wounded. Let me help.
No, if she escapes because of me, I won't be able to live with myself.
Right, let's go and find where she is. I'm pretty sure I already know because, as I said, I remember this from before. Let's just click on this to get rid of the... what's this? Oh, this is just telling us how to get the activity points. Just wanted to get rid of the prompt there on the screen because it can be a little bit annoying. And we'll continue with this walkthrough. So I do remember... Oh, is that a no, it's not. I thought there was a protection shrine. I'm kind of done with that. With the battle we're going to head into in a second. Let's take down some of the monsters along the way again. And here we go. We've entered a solo story dungeon. So sometimes you will see that happen on the screen. It just means that no one else will see your gameplay for this because it is a solo part of the quest.
It's done, Lethus. You will never have Leoric's soul.
You're right. I won't. Instead, allow me to demonstrate what this stone can do in the right hands. My hands.
So we're going to go straight into battle here. I want to try and take her down as quickly as possible. And I know some of her attacks. I'm so glad that I have summons. Having summons in your build can really help. So Druid is good in that sense. Now those skulls can do quite a lot of damage. So I'm just going to stand back for a moment. And now let's continue fighting. She's also got a bone golem here, as you can see. And we're doing a nice amount of damage here. It's not too bad. Should take her down in a second. So we've got a World Stone Shard here again. So we're going to just grab that quickly. So now we need to talk to Zul.
So, Lethus escaped then. She never was the type to put her life on the line.
Escaped? Curse that infernal magic. Oh, I was fooled by her construct.
Did you know? And yet, dead people tend to leave corpses. They certainly don't explode into bloody mist. They sort of just crumple. No body, not dead.
A little bit of sarcasm there.
I will have to follow after her. Regardless, I must thank you for your aid, my friend. Blessings of Rathma upon your journey, wherever it may take you.
Kind of backhanded comments there from Zul.
One last thing. When you return to Cain, it would be wise to have him examine that weapon you found. You may not look it, but that old scholar always had a knack for identifying hidden potential.
So we're going to give the World Stone Shard to Cain again, like we did with the last one.
Hopefully Elder Cain has found a way to destroy them once. Now,
Let's go here. So this is going to open a portal to Westmarch, as you can see at the top there. Now I was just checking, I was like, where is the questline gone? So we're gonna go to Westmarch here, and we're gonna hand this World Stone Shard to Cain, and this will end this part of the story quest in a moment. If we can get into Westmarch, we need to get Lieutenant Dunn to let us in.
Hold there a moment, stranger. We're speaking with all new arrivals seeking asylum. You don't look like one of these refugees from Ashwold. What brings you to Westmarch?
I'm supposed to meet someone in the city.
Another tight-lipped adventurer. You're not the first to step through these gates on business. All right, everything checks out. Move along and keep the peace. Understood?
Some of these NPCs are so arsey. They have such a bad attitude. That's how it seems anyway. So actually this is a slight downgrade, but it's a big upgrade in combat rating. At this point in the game, combat rating is quite important. So I'm going to go and equip this piece instead and continue forward.
Adventurer! Ha! I knew it had to be you. Been waiting a while for you to show. Charcy would have stayed, but you know, she's got business to run.
Who's Charcy? How do you know me?
Oh, forgive me. I got a little overzealous there. Let's say we all have a mutual friend. Our friend asked us to greet you when you arrived. Listen, Charcy's the one you want to speak with. Find her at the blacksmith, and she'll...
So we're going to go and look for Charcy, who Charcy is actually the main blacksmith in Westmarch once the quest has ironed out a little bit more. So I know exactly where to find her if she is at the blacksmith where she normally is. And I'm hoping that is where she's going to be. So yep, here is Charcy.
What do you need, friend?
Are you Charcy? A man on the bridge said you could help me find Deckard Cain.
It's you. You're here. Cain is gonna be so happy you arrived.
Well, not as grand as the wilds. This place is very... grey. Is Deckard Cain around here?
Oh, right, of course. Cain has a workshop over to the left of the central square, just beyond the fountain. You know, once I've finished up here, I'll join you two. Give you a proper introduction to the city. Be safe, all right?
So let's go to Cain's workshop, which again I know exactly where this is. Now, I'm going to warn you, I will probably skip through some of this because Deckard Cain speaks extremely slow, and as I've said before, I want to keep the video short, but when you play the quest yourself, you can obviously read through or listen to all of the speech yourself.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. I am glad to see you made it here safely.
Here it is. Won't ever get used to carrying the doom of all life in my sack.
Well done, my friend. I am certain it was no easy task to acquire this shard.
I feel a wild energy within me.
Now then, you may recall I spoke of a ritual that revealed the Worldstone shards in Wortham and Ashwold. Well, while you were busy, so was I. And Tal Rasha's ritual has revealed a third stone to me. You see, the ritual cannot simply find all the shards across the world. No, it reveals those that are being used in some form.
So, the shard is already in someone's hands then?
Unfortunately, yes. You must expect that the darkness is already moving against you. But
I see. Well, if we have time, I have another thing to ask you. Zool mentioned you might be able to help me with a weapon I found. He said it had hidden potential, whatever that...
Really? Let me... yes. The grooves of this weapon function as sockets.
I'll have a look around.
So this is about legendary gear. So legendary gear you can equip legendary gems into, and this will make your character stronger and give you magic properties from the legendary gems as well.
These so-called legendary gems seem very useful. How do you get one?
Well, the writings I've seen speak of the Elder Rift in the same breath as these gems. Legends upon legends, it seems. Still, I believe the Royal Mages recently made a breakthrough involving something called crests. That reminds me, wasn't Charcy supposed to arrive shortly?
So here's Charcy again.
You're done already. I would have thought destroying Worldstone shards would take more time than that.
You're not wrong there. I have to find another in the Dark Wood. Cain mentioned you might be able to help out.
The Dark Wood? You know, I grew up not far from there. If you're heading to a place like that, you're gonna need some better equipment.
Well, Cain mentioned something called an Elder Rift.
Of course. The Rift Stones are just inside Palace Square. I bet we'll find...
So this is obviously not really Ashwold Cemetery, but we might as well do it as part of this video, as we're here already.
That man was speaking with the court mages earlier. Let's see what he knows.
There's been a lot of talk about this Elder Rift.
You've got a sharp eye, adventurer.
The court mages have been testing out various crests of power for a while now. We've just been given permission to start selling them. From the look of you, I think we might be. We have an accord.
So we've got a free legendary crest here, so this will give us a legendary gem. Now we have also obviously unlocked the battle pass, so we're going to claim this, and we've got some rewards there to claim for Ashwold Cemetery and some rewards here. But battle pass, we can collect all of this. I'm going to go for a 2-star legendary gem chest, and I'm going to go for, yeah, let's go for aquamarine, which is armor. Now we do have the empowered battle pass because I purchased this on my main character, so we can actually claim this reward as well. And this is going to give us certain amount of levels instantly, so we can now collect all of this. So I might actually go for Sapphire as well. Let's just go for Sapphire. And you can see we've got loads of legendary items here. I'm not going to claim this yet because I'd rather claim it when I level up more. But we've got everything else there, and we've also got a legendary gem. So we've now got 2 legendary gems, and it does say that we've got 2 levels here still to claim. So we can take this one. We're going to take another legendary crest. And yeah, let's continue on. So we need to complete an Elder Rift powered by a legendary crest, and we've got a free crest to claim there as well. So we're going to use both these legendary crests, and we're going to use might as well use all of the eternal crests, rare crests. And yeah, we'll get 2 legendary gems guaranteed. I always love running an Elder Rift, not so much on a character that's going to be very slow to run it with. Should get a nice amount of experience from running this though, and we'll hopefully get some good gems. But I really hope we don't find a 5-star gem. I'd be so disappointed if we find a really good gem on this character, because I'm probably not going to play it again once I finish the walkthrough for each zone. I literally only plan on playing this character for the walkthrough and nothing else. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, if we do get a decent gem, I'll be kind of disappointed, as I said. And I've realised I've not been picking up all my gear either. I keep forgetting I do not have a familiar equipped like I do on my main character. Now the elite monsters are highlighted in yellow and blue on the minimap, as you can see. And taking down elite monsters will actually make it a lot faster to complete the rift. So we're going to go down here and take down these blue elites here. They'll also give you more experience than the normal elites, so it's worth killing those not normal elites, normal monsters. So it's worth taking down those elites. So we've got another elite here, and we've got a yellow one, and we've just had an orb drop there for the ultimate being charged up. So we've got some rift progress orbs and some experience orbs and some gear as well. Now, I don't know how easy the monster... No, why can I not talk? I don't know how easy the boss will be to take down for this rift, because obviously being a new player might be a little bit more difficult than... Well, it will definitely be a lot more difficult than on my main. And we've actually got the Crusader King, which is not too dissimilar to Mad King that we've just fought against as well. Seems to be doing an okay amount of damage so far. Until he summons his army here, which he's done. Normally I can take these bosses down in a moment of seconds. Are we going to get a white beam? If we get a white beam, it means we're getting a 5-star gem. We don't have a white beam, so I don't need to stress too much. We have 2 2-star gems. We've got Lightning Core and we've got Iron Bane. So if we click on here, it won't give you the summary, but we can go to our inventory and we can actually see the description. So we've got Lightning Core. Your primary attacks and movements slowly charge out with electricity. When fully charged, your next primary attack will release Chain Lightning, dealing 90% base damage plus 1,134 to nearby enemies. We've got Iron Bane, this one. Your channeling skills have a 10% chance to dissolve enemy armor for 6 seconds, increasing the damage they occur against the same target more often than once every 20 seconds. That was the alarm for my dog's heart medication. We've got Celed's Weakening, gain 6% increased damage for 60 seconds after killing an elite or boss monster. So we can equip one of these gems now. I'm going to go for the Lightning Core. And you can see that's also increased our resonance, combat rating, life, and damage. So we've got some gear here. We've got an upgrade here on this one. So we're going to equip this. We can transfer the gem over. Got an upgrade here on the chest. Upgrade here on the helm. So we'll equip that. And this chest isn't an upgrade, but it says it is. So we can actually salvage the other items, which we're going to do now. And then exit the rift, and I guess we'll be continuing the rest of this walkthrough. So let's go back to the Crest Merchant. Oh, we've gained some more crests. We've got rare crests though, they're not that great. So the rest of this, I'm going to leave the rest of this walkthrough for the next video. It's going to be a few things in Westmarch. So I'll make a separate tutorial for the rest of Westmarch so that we can talk through the different things that we need to do in this zone. And Westmarch is the main hub for everything in Diablo Immortal, so it's not too hard to unlock this. You can unlock it within about 2 hours of playing the game. And yeah, I hope you found this walkthrough helpful. As always, thank you for watching. If you're new to Diablo Immortal and have any questions, drop me a comment below and I'll do my best to help you. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Official Diablo Partner.